but I've been following this Henry Dinkins story, and boy, oh boy, Henry Dinkins definitely dad gonna need to pay for what he did to that little girl. You could not have sat in an interrogation room. Y'all know what took me out though is I was looking at the police officers that was interrogating this man, right? So when the guy came in and he was talking about, let me see, can we look in your phone? Henry got kind of like distraught about it. He was really distraught. I don't want, no, he kept on trying to act like he didn't know what his code was. So the interrogator, me being an interrogator, would have told him, come on now, buddy, we just got your phone from you. You was making phone calls to the police, but he tried to act like, hey, TT, he tried to act like he didn't know what his code was on his phone to open the phone. Oh, baby, Henry was nervous, Jervis. He didn't know what them daggone police was or interrogators wanted to see in that phone. But what gave it away is it's a whole lot to this story about this little girl. Cause first and foremost, when Henry told the 13-year-old that there wasn't enough room in the car, I would have daggone as a 10-year-old been kind of skeptical why you don't want my older brother to come. And then another thing, the grandmother didn't want her to go at first. You know, she told her no, Um, boy, this case with Henry Dinkins, he definitely needs he deserves, first and foremost, he's a child predator already. Why the mother didn't know this or the background. This is why you got to be careful of who and what you bring in your house around your children. Um, he raised this little girl since she was 2 years old. My thing is, and my question would be to Henry, why? What made you do this to this little girl? You went to Walmart, you bought the bleach, you took a machete, you daggone had all the daggone. You deserve, Henry daggone Dinkins, everything you get. I mean, whatever they give you. Because you premeditated this whole little girl's demise. You woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. You walked that little girl out of the house, which I don't understand. You walked this baby out of the house. You left a whole woman that you was dating, went in the room with them children, got that little girl out the bed, left out the door with this little girl. First and foremost, my mind is so vexed why this little girl left out the house with you without her brother. I have so many questions on what was really going on with these two. So the little girl definitely was adamant about leaving and going with her little brother and the dad. His biological dad was of the boy. But my thing is, he lied. He lied all the way around this thing, and that little girl did not deserve what she got at all. At all. 10 years old, only lived to see 10. And Henry was in trouble before for messing with a little girl, 5 years old. That's why he was a offender, a sex offender registry. He had to go and but what I don't understand is what his motive was already to do something to this little girl. Had to. You walked out of a room with a woman to go in the room and get a little girl to go and do the things you did to her and then delete her. Oh, I'm so sick. I'm sick to my stomach about Henry Dinkins right now. And you sit up in court looking like a daggone big old ram or something. A big ram. Them big old dookie braids in your hair looking right funky. Hey, Miss Dolly, good day, good day. Hey, I'm doing YouTube.
Okay, I hear. I heard it.
Okay.
Um, Call me when you get done because this is very important.
What?
I can't tell you because you are on that. So when you get done doing that, call me because this is
Just
so
text
important.
me. Just text me.
Oh man, I ain't texting you this. Call me right back.
What is this? Is it a death?
No, just call me right back.
Okay.
Call me right back when you get done with that. Don't forget.
All right. You should have been
Uh,
coming my way.
I couldn't come your way. I was earlier. I was trying to go do my thing, but my lunch earlier.
Well,
I
you,
told you that yesterday. But
well,
let me.
you
I'll tell
just
you when
come
you
on
get
this
off.
way. You just need to come this way.
I can't. Let me tell you when you get off the phone. When you get done doing that live, call me right back.
What, you ain't got my money?
Yes, I got your money. Yes, I got your money. Let me call me right
Okay,
back.
okay, okay,
Call me right.
okay. You should be on your way to me. All that is unnecessary. Okay, here hey, Miss Dolly, hey. Yes, he's a monster. He's a monster. I can't with him, Miss Dolly. He's the most. This is something that you would never, ever, ever think. Then he changed his clothes. Yes, he's a monster. Why he's a monster? You left a woman. You left that woman's side to go and lay with this young girl. And then you deleted this baby. And then the younger brother that was there had to witness his daddy cleaning off what he had done. You went to Walmart, dude. You went and bought 2 bottles of bleach. Ain't that something? At 3 o'clock in the matter of fact, 7 in the morning. My thing was when the daggone woman looked out the window, it's something to this. And baby, that girl, the girlfriend, I will hold her accountable too. Fuck that. Mm-mm. Because you wake up and you see your man out here with a little girl standing out, and your son ain't went. You should have said something, woman. That there is this whole case disturbs me, guys, because I'm still trying to figure out how this woman, um, oh my gosh, y'all, how this woman looked out the window and seen this little girl standing by a car at this time of morning or night, whenever, and you didn't daggone question this man about why is this little girl out here and what is you doing with her? Like it had to be the girlfriend of Henry, the daggone question a whole lot of stuff at that time. Why do you have her out this time? Why is your son still asleep? I will hold her accountable too. Everybody be responsible for my daughter. Her deletion, her demise, her everything. And it's sad. It's sad that that little girl went through this. It's sad. At 7 years old, this little girl lost, I mean, at 10 years old, this little girl lost her life to a pedophile. Why the girlfriend not ask what's going on? Why the little girl outside? Exactly, Miss Dolly. Did the girl kick the brother to wake him up? No. She didn't. The little girl didn't do nothing. It's like, girl, it's a whole lot to it. It's more to this story than what meets the eye. Because the little girl was so adamant to go with him. She wanted to go with him. Girl, if it ain't no, baby, too many red flags in this story. And I will hold that girlfriend accountable too. Because as a mother, maybe she don't got children, but as a mother or a woman, I would have been asking my man, why the hell you got her out here this time of night or this morning? What is she doing with you? Why is this child out the house, period? It's so many questions and stuff that and the mom, he's not even her dad. Can you imagine what the dad is feeling, the biological dad is feeling about his daughter being deleted by another man that is not her father? Like maybe Henry been doing this a long time to this little girl, and she about to tell on him, and he deleted her. You see what I'm saying? It's something to this story, man. And it's not all coming out like it's supposed to be coming out. And Henry need to daggone do every bit of every time, every minute, every moment. Matter of fact, give him the life penalty. He don't never need to see the they like break again. Mm-mm. Did they know he was a? That's what I'm trying to figure out. The mom had to know he. I mean, come on, man. That's why I said he raped raped the little girl at the age of 5 years old at a teenager. Like he was 18 and the little girl was 5. Like that was his first daggone situation as far as raping a child. The mother and grandmother smiled at him in court. What? Girl, let me tell you something. This story got a whole lot of to it. It really do. Because I think that he was doing this to this little girl a long time, and she just was going to daggone. She might have mentioned she was going to tell her mama or something. She blackmailing this man or something. Cause why would he do that to her? Why would you take this little girl away from her brothers, her mother, her family? My thing, I'm still I'm still stuck on the fact that. So what they smile for? What was they smiling for? Like they gonna get him, or you got? Is nothing that you can say, or was it a smile like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You going down? I mean, y'all, I've been watching this story unfold, and I'm just done. I'm just done. Just hurry up. What the verdict is? Throw his ass behind bars. Matter of fact, they gonna get his big old ram looking ass when he go up in them big old braids, look like a ram's daggone horns and stuff. He looked right nasty and funky sitting up in that courtroom. And y'all ain't nowhere in hell I would be able to be with no man like that. But I just wanted to come in here and say that I hope Henry Dinkins get everything that is due to him. Because that little girl didn't deserve that at all. They talking about the only thing that he wrong about that they could get him for is because they know that he went and got bleach and the little boy said he cleaned off the machete with the bleach. Mm-mm. He tried to lie and say the little girl got up and just walked out the house. Get the heck out of here. Not one question like, was she weird? What's wrong with her? Don't she got kids? I mean, because it just don't strike me that a woman her age would not question Dinkins what he was doing with that child that time of night. And then, he left, the little girl gone, and you don't question him? Mm-mm. Henry Dinkins, you deserve everything you get, you dog face fucker. Because you wrong for that. And that little girl did not deserve you to kill her or delete her, may I say. At the age of 10 years old, this little girl haven't even began to live her life. And you snuffed her life from under her just that fast. And for what? What did she have on Henry Dinkins that Henry Dinkins took this child's life? That's the question is at hand. Why didn't they let Henry take the stand? And because he lied all through that daggone interrogation. Mm-hmm. And then when they asked him to open his phone, I would, hey, we need you to open your phone, and we're taking your phone, and we're going to look through it, buddy. He got mad when them interrogators told him to unlock that phone, and when he was standing over him, he, can you give me like, cause I don't need you to know my code, nigga. You don't need that code in a minute, cause you're going to jail. Fuck that code. That phone gonna be not paid in a minute. So what you worried about that daggone code or anybody having it? Is something in that phone that you done recorded or you done said or did that you didn't want them interrogators to see. He was nervous as hell, y'all. The girlfriend could have saved that little girl if she would have spoke up. Yeah, she could have went out there and got that baby. Like, what the hell you doing out here with her? Come on, baby, you coming back in the house with me. I don't know what he got going on. You know what I'm saying? A real woman and a true woman with children. And matter of fact, just a woman with what you doing with this little girl out here this time of night. Period. What with everyone wearing the white t-shirts? XXX. Girl, you knew he was on some pedophile stuff when he made the kids. The mama done packed up their pajamas and he done put them on 4XL t-shirts. Henry was already on some mess. Because the mama done packed up their pajamas and he want them to wear them white t-shirts. The bed. Freak. But you know what? My thing is, Miss Dolly is listening to this. Hey, Shayla Taylor. My thing is this, Miss Dolly. Um, the girlfriend. My thing is, why didn't this little girl scream? Or I mean, I don't know why this little girl didn't make a noise going out the house. Um, Man, this is weird, man. It's just bottling. It's mind bottling. It definitely is mind bottling. Shayla said the girlfriend could have saved that little girl. Yes, she could. That's why I said, Shayla, it's a whole lot going on with this case, and meets the eye. Because Why wouldn't a woman daggone stand up for this little girl? You ain't got no business out here with this man. He ain't even your daddy. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, the daddy, his son is in there sleeping. He done left him in there sleeping and took this little girl out the house. So mind y'all what Miss Dolly said about the t-shirts, y'all. Okay. Um, he had to get that little girl dressed. He had to wake her up, make her get dressed to come with him. Because I'm sure he didn't make her leave out of the daggone house with a t-shirt on. Shayla said her other brother, yes, the 13-year-old, didn't even want him to go with them. Shayla said her other brother was 13 at the time. He asked to go, but he told him it wasn't enough room in the car. Whole story is sad. Right. He knew that older dude, the older brother, 13, would have been able to daggone stop anything that he had going on. See, this was premeditated from the jump. From the time that little girl got in that car, Henry knew what he was going to do to that baby. When he told the 13-year-old there wasn't enough room in a four-seater car. In a four-seater car. Maybe five. Depending on how size people is in the car. But you got your son. You got this baby. Baby, no ma'am. And your son, what they're gonna let him to Walmart is because the son, I guess, he had took the cell phone battery out of his son's phone. So when Henry went in the store to go and get that bleach The son had daggone, turned on the phone to daggone play a couple of games or so on his phone while he ran in the store. And when he seen his daddy coming, he took the battery back out. But that ding some location, I guess, of where that boy, you know, what had happened, and everything. Miss Dolly said the grandma just let her walk out. Cause I thought the grandma told her she couldn't go. I thought it was a conflict with her and her. The grandma. The grandma told her no, she couldn't go, and then I guess the little brother was saying, "Come on, blah blah blah, whatever her name is or whatever." She did tell her not to go. Yes, she did. She showed told her, and I don't know why the daggone grandma didn't stop that. It's so many. It's so many questions, and these are why these cases that are gonna get to you when you know what I'm saying, when you get in them. Because I mean, I just ran across this case, across what is it called, Law and Crime, and I thought, wow, this man they deleted this little girl, premeditated her deletion and everything. But y'all, I'm gonna come back in here and everything. I just wanna, ooh, I don't know where my mind is with this right now. Cause what my mind is why did you do this? Why didn't the girlfriend come out and get the little girl? It's just why is too many whys in this, and why isn't he on the stand telling his part? I'm just done, but I gotta finish watching it because girl, I'm just done away. I'm blown away by this case, y'all. I'm so blown away by this case. And he gon' that Henry ain't got no. Yes, Brazia's life matter, and they all their lives matter, and it's sad. And then the man that was gonna testify against the man or whatever when he helped him pull him out the ditch. You know what I'm saying? This man just all of a sudden just passed away. Mm-mm-mm. He lived at that apartment, but knocked on the door with the officers and walked away. No, I don't think he lived with his girlfriend. He lived in a like trailer, mobile home or something like that. Hmm. And he just took the little girl to his dwelling. He told him he didn't know the address to where his truck was or the mobile home was and all that other stuff. Like this is just sickening. It's sickening. You left a whole woman to go grape a little girl. You got out of the bed with your girlfriend and you went and did this to that little girl. And baby, they need to give him everything he deserved. Do you hear me? So he never had a key. I don't think so. I don't think he had no key to nobody's house but his own. No, he did have a key to his girlfriend's house. Because remember, she said he tried to sneak back in. I remember her saying she heard the key and she said he thought I was asleep. But she said, nature called and she woke up. She said she noticed that she didn't see a brazier in there beside her brother. So she put her glasses on to see clearly. And she said, oh, she's not in there. But my thing is, he already had it premeditated, y'all. He left his phone so that the girlfriend wouldn't call or his phone wouldn't ping off in no areas. He left his phone at home. That's what criminals do. They leave the phone at the crib. Hmm. But y'all, I'm gonna come back in here because I gotta finish watching this because I gotta see what the verdict is on it. Because they need to throw the keys and everything away and just throw his tail. He need a death penalty. Fuck all the rest of the shit. Yeah, he guilty of all of it. Yes, ma'am. You seen the verdict already, Miss Dolly? They talking about try to Oh, honey, the prosecutor, they was all, girl. This thing went all the way to the point to where, oh no, they okay, okay. When is the trial over? I don't know. I think they daggone get ready waiting on the verdict now, honey. Yes, my mama think we waiting on the verdict. He deserve everything his stinking ass get. Did he take out Brazier Terrell? Yes, he took her out. Yes, he took that baby out. Sitting there looking like a baboon. Ooh, he looked terrible. This all over YouTube, baby. This whole trial, this little girl's trial, is all over YouTube. This is so sad, y'all. This baby had to lose her life, and it just happened in 2020 or 2021. Meaning he just now going to trial for the mess, sucker. This is so sad. That little girl had to lose her life like this. Mm mm mm. That poor baby girl. Yes, yes. Yeah, I mean, I hate to know what her final moments was. What she thought, how she probably pleaded and begged for her life. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. And then, geez, a machete, y'all. Yes, the brother. I would be scared of my dad. I would never want to be around him again. You killed my sister, man. And then the 13-year-old probably like, dang, that's probably why he didn't want me to go. You know, that's probably a lot going on in their heads, y'all. Hmm. Well, y'all, I'm gonna get back in here. I'm gonna have to call my cousin to see what this is going on with her. But I'll get back in here a little bit later because I gotta find out what this here is going on in this trial. I'll be back. I love you guys. Thank y'all for coming in here. But Big Mama had to stop in and say hey, cause my stuff has went down. I got striked, y'all. So I gotta get back up here. But I'll be back, and I love you guys. I love you, Miss Dolly, Shayla, TT, all of y'all that came in. Thank you, girls. I love y'all. And y'all be blessed till I get back in here, all right? Good day.